Now, Aaron Rodgers made some comments. This pertains directly to the Jets. And he said that one of the things he likes about the Steelers, there's no leaks on the boat as opposed to where he was the last 2 years, which is the Jets. And this is a great point. It's something that there it is right there. We have it on the ticker for a reason. We do a public service announcement here on FSPN to the Jets. OMERTA is the best policy when it comes to people like Dirty Diana Rossini and Mike Garafulio and all of these dumbass journalists. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to Diana fucking Rossini. How many times you got to get burned by that person, by that gossip girl, before you stop talking to her? There's zero reason. She's not a beat reporter. You don't have to send her a text. And like it says on the ticker, she's not going to sleep with you under any circumstances. Because you know these high testosterone dudes, which are frequent in football, are thinking, boy, if I get in with Rossini, maybe at some point she'll have a little too much to drink and I can get in. We can start talking. You never know. She might. She's not going to sleep with you. Okay? Stop it. If you're texting her information, leaking anonymous information to her, you are not a high enough status person for her to even think about you in that way. Stop it. Why? Because you're texting her information in an anonymous way. You're being an anonysource. You're obviously not high enough on a on a status pedestal for her to even think about your little wee-wee. So just stop it. You're not helping. And I understand that, the part of the problem, so Aaron Rodgers was right. The Steelers ship is tighter than the Jets ship. Part of the problem is the Steelers always win. They always have a winning season. Tomlin, never a losing season. And when you're winning, the coaches aren't worried. The people in the organization aren't too worried about their jobs. When you're losing all the time, one of the many bad things about losing all the time, everybody in the organization is worried about losing their job. You never know when Woody's going to come by with the old axe and cut your head off. So then they start going, well, I got to get some information out to the media, make sure it's not my fault. I need to shape the narrative. And by the way, maybe Rossini will sleep with me. She won't. But then they start thinking, like, I got to shape this narrative. I got to make it look like it wasn't me. Maybe it was the quarterback's fault. Maybe it was, Woody's children's fault. Maybe it was this. They never point at High Meal High for some reason. But you see, that's what happens. When you lose, everything starts to fall apart. So there's a reason why it's true what Aaron Rodgers said, but at the same time, there's a reason why. But I don't really even think that the benefits of doing that outweigh the costs. So if you're on the Jets and you're doing that, please stop. Number one, Dirty Diana is not sleeping with you. And number two, you're not helping. You may think you are. You may think you can shape the narrative, but the narrative is going to get shaped by big, big entities that don't care about you, your wee-wee, or anything else. They care about their business model, which doesn't include your attempt to shape the narrative. All right, so OMERTA. But if we could just start winning some games, that would really help. More reasons to win football games.